We're now in the middle of Stockholm and there's this inner peace with all nature and beautiful surroundings. So cool. We're now at Skansen. It's a beautiful open air museum here in Stockholm. We just got student tickets and we're going to walking around. It's very large and the weather is perfect today. Whee! We're now in the Grand Hotel in Stockholm and we're going to have an afternoon tea here. And this is such a beautiful restroom. So chic. This is the way to get around in Stockholm. Electrical steps. We got from here. Okay, change of plans. You had to book the theme park beforehand and we didn't do that, so it was fully booked. But now we're at a very cool museum Thomas wanted to check out. His friend recommended it, so we're now here. We're going to check it out. So it's the Vasa museum we're at right now. And the lady on the bus earlier on today told us that this ship was meant to be built to be the largest like attack ship with like cannons and all that kind of stuff. You can see the cannons right there of Sweden. And then it took years and years of building it, and then when it took off and when it went on the ocean, it sank to the floor, to the bottom of the ocean. And now it's here. It's huge though. But yeah, that filled.
It's a summer day in Stockholm in the year 1628, and the new ship Vasa departs on her maiden voyage. 1,000 oak trees, thousands of men, and 3 years' hard labor have created this pearl of the Swedish fleet.
We're going to the History Museum of Stockholm, and they have like a Viking expedition. Struggling.
Good.
And a gold and silver room. So we're very curious, and I will also put my gum away. You okay?
Yeah.
Dinner time. Ja, toch? Oh nee.
So
Let's dive in. Berns, and it was delicious. They had like super delicious hamburgers, and Thomas drank some beer, and I had a lemonade. Yeah, I normally don't eat meat that much, but this was a place where they had like all organic meat from Swedish farms and all that kind of stuff, and you could really taste that because it was all organic and yeah, very tasteful. It was nice, right?
it was very nice.
Yeah. We're now going to an Irish pub. Bye. Packing and making ourselves ready for the day. We already had some breakfast today, and yeah, most of our stuff and clothes is already packed in our suitcases. So yeah, I'm finishing up my makeup right now, as you may see, and then we're going to take a stroll in the city, maybe do some last bit of shopping, because I always like to take one piece of fashion or anything home with me when I have been on a trip. So yeah, we'll see if I find something in the city. And then our flight is at 5:30 today, so the Uber, we ordered a Uber. The Uber will pick us up at 2:30. So we will be in time for our flight, and then we'll eat some lunch/dinner at the airport. And then my dad will pick us up from Brussels airport, and then we'll be home again. And then that was our trip to Stockholm, Sweden, and we really enjoyed ourselves. Also, a few things you should know about Stockholm, and I think Sweden in particular, is that it can be very expensive. We are used to a lot of the prices here because most of the prices are similar to the Netherlands where we live. But for example, the alcohol is much more expensive here. We already knew that before we came here, but I can imagine if you don't know that, then it may come as a shock when you come here and see it on the menu, or when you have to pay the bill and you're like, oh my god. So yeah, I can imagine that would be kind of a shock or a surprise. So that's kind of, yeah, handy to know before you go here, before you come here. Another thing is that the food is very healthy, and I really like that. And it's not healthy like in a disgusting way. But yeah, everything is prepared so well here, such taken care of. And when you eat here, eat something here, yeah, it's always delicious, it's always good, it's always healthy. Oh, sorry, just trying to fix my camera here. That's a little bit better. And yeah, that's what I really like about Sweden. And I also experienced this in Denmark when we went to Copenhagen last year. And yeah, that's what I really like about Sweden. And where we're at right now, we stayed in the Berns hotel. I really recommend this hotel because it is such a beautiful hotel. It dates back to 1863. They have like this gorgeous dining hall where you eat your breakfast and you can eat sushi in the evening. And it's the perfect location. You're just around the corner with GAMLA, the old town. You are here in Norrmalm, you're in Östermalm, and those are the kind of areas you want to visit as a tourist. We didn't go to Södermalm, also called as the south here, but yeah, we saw that that's kind of more like a student thing. So yeah, it's fine. We went to Östermalm, we went to Norrmalm, also I think a little bit of the west, and of course Gamla, and Gamla is also just beautiful. It's the old city here, and yeah, they have these impressive buildings for like an old city. And even though it is an old city, all the buildings are such taken care of, and yeah, it just really looks very cool. But yeah, I'm done. I'm now waiting for Thomas to be done, and then we'll walk in the city and maybe do some last bit of shopping because we didn't shop here just yet. And I think that's a pretty big achievement for me. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video with me, and hopefully I will see you in my next one. Bye bye!